Guess what, everybody? Somehow that bagel did not just quite do the job yet. It didn't hit the spot, so I need a fork. One let go my ego waffles at a time. Yeah, you can only do one at a time. I tried doing two. It didn't work out too well. Hey, bon appetit, everyone. Let go of my ego. Hey, everybody. Alright, we are loaded. It took them a while to get me loaded. One of the contributing factor is that they lost their electric power. It took a little bit to get it going again. But, you know, this load is not supposed to be shipped till tomorrow. We're loaded today. Life is good. Alright, we are loaded and headed to the shop in Frederick, Maryland, which is 55 miles. Let's see. Longhaul Larry just sent me a message. I hear you're coming to the shop this afternoon. What trailer do you have? Want to see if the trailer is on the list. Okay, we have R69 on my way. 55 miles away. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that food truck over there. Entrance, Bay 1, box truck only. Okay, so the last time that I came through here, there was nobody in the guard shack, and it was in the middle of the night. That's why it kind of looked different. But if you, I don't know, I don't know how you would look at it, but I know I have been there before. Type in, I don't know, maybe if you type in Jessup, Maryland, or NAFCO, NAFKO, yeah, I remember going this way too. I remember going this way, then making a left on that intersection. Isn't that the way I came in this morning? Okay, Larry wants me to drop the trailer at the yard and bobtail to the shop. My GPS mount went kablooey. Well, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, let's go. Maybe if we pull up forward a little bit, maybe that'll do the trick. I have recently learned that in every intersection there's an electronic or electric magnetic ring that's underneath us right now. And that electronic or electromagnetic ring field is activated when a vehicle is on top of it. That allows or communicates to the traffic light computer that that intersection is occupied, and that triggers the time. And also that sometimes those magnetic field, when a motorcycle, oh, here's a TA right here. There's a TA right here. Look at that. Sometimes when a motorcycle goes on top of it, the motorcycle is so small that the electromagnetic field does not detect it. So you could be sitting at the corner and the traffic light wouldn't even know that you're there. So unless another vehicle and a car triggers that light, you'll be stuck there for quite a while. Now, according to my source, which is revzilla.com, that in some states motorcycles are allowed to go through the red light if you're stuck there for a while. Interesting information. Okay, so we're gonna take US 29 Baltimore Columbia Turnpike, 5 miles up. Going for 5 miles. Welcome to Jessup, everyone. We are being DOT'd. Hey everybody, alright, we are done. He did not find anything wrong with the truck, my paperwork, my logbook, or my license. But we are good to go on our way to the yard, which is 24 miles. Look how green the trees are. I don't know, it seems to me that the East Coast experiences spring a lot earlier than the Midwest or the Western states. Maybe because of the Atlantic Ocean. In Wisconsin, geez, the trees over there are still as dead as winter could be. Over here, wow, they're getting there. Oh boy. By the way, the violation for not wearing a hearing aid while you're driving, they can put you out of service. So there's that. Alright, let's see, what are we doing? Just drive 22 miles, drop the trailer and bobtail to the shop. See you later, muchachos. Welcome to the boneyard. Yeah.
See now, there is a part that I have taken off of Baby Blue.
Whose truck is that?
That is, what was his name? George from Texas?
Okay. This is Papa Bear's truck.
Yep, that's Papa Bear's truck.
And
Put a part on it, and I will tell you it's on this side. So let's see if you can figure out what part it is. Since you know Baby Blue so well.
it's on the outside.
Yes, it is on the outside. I gotta grab the permit book. But you tell me if you figure it out. But it is on this side. Right back there. Gotta get in closer. It's gonna be a smaller part. Baby Blue was your precious truck. Right about.
Hey, morale officer. I've got a problem.
Oh no. I bet you I got an 800 number you can call.
No, this is your department.
I don't think it is my department. What's
No?
up? What you want?
I need
You gotta
somebody.
say what you want or not.
No, never mind.
Did that help your morale?
I figured that was the response that I was gonna get. So yeah, forewarn everyone, if you call Larry for morale issues, yeah,
tell you to go.
that was just a fleas.
He'll probably tell you to go get some cheese with your wine.
Yeah, suck on spoiled blue cheese. So Longhaul Larry is changing my alternator. The alternator is responsible for turning the engine and making the engine produce 12 volt.
An alternator is in charge of turning the engine?
Yeah.
No.
Now?
No.
My lie's been a lie.
The engine turns the alternator.
Oh.
And then the alternator has magnetics in it with a coil that produces electricity as it turns, which then recharges your batteries and provides power into your truck.
So not a good idea for me to be having my air fryer in there. I should run the truck every time.
Yeah, if you're gonna run a microwave or a big power deal, fire the truck up, run it, then shut the truck off.
You know what, Larry? I think the Michigan crop has been good to you.
You're so infatuated with pot, you know that?
Yeah. Last time I touched that stuff was about 20 years ago or more.
2 days ago, you said?
20 years.
20. I heard 2.
You know, Larry, I've been with ADL now for 6 years.
For 6 years?
6 years in January 18, I think.
Kind of time to retire, isn't it?
I know, right? Why won't you go with me to Alaska?
There's no way. No way I could sit on a bike now.
Not even in a car?
No. I'm worried about being able to leave. I took 801 and I had to go deliver a trailer up to Mannheim or whatever it is, Pennsylvania. And it was like 2 hours or so. But I had to drive up there and I had to go get washed out and stuff. But that about killed me. I blame it on Volvo because I think Volvo. The seat.
It's a Volvo.
But I'm gonna make sparks. Probably.
Well, at least from expected not to be able to walk again to
Yep.
crawling underneath trucks and...
I don't know how good it is. I'm just slower than usual, but I'm able to do it. You know what I mean?
What was it like laying in that hospital thinking about the possibilities?
It was not bad laying in the hospital in Baltimore because as soon as I got there, I went in for surgery. Laying in Frederick in the hospital, that was not good. I was all depressed and everything.
So depression settled pretty quick?
Once I got there, the doctor walked into Baltimore. They came in and they said, "We found a doctor that can make you walk again," he thinks. And I said, "Put me on a bus, let's go." And they got me there and the doctor walked in and he's like, "Okay, I looked at your scans and I believe that I can fix this up. You'll be just fine. You're going to recover. This is what I'm going to start doing." And he started bringing out pictures and a little tablet and stuff, trying to explain to me. And I said, "Whoa." I says, "I'm a truck driver and mechanic." I says, "Do you know how to drive a truck or fix a truck engine, tear apart a truck engine?" He's like, "No." I said, "I don't know how to do yours. So if I tried to explain to you what I'm going to do on your car, you're not going to have a clue."
Just do it.
go out there, get your stuff ready, come in here, knock me out, and let's get it done with. He just laughed. He's like, all right, let's get it done.
So that's me like waiting in the side of the road, and then the mechanic shows up, and all I do is sit in the driver's seat. He said, let me know when you're done.
No, but when I was in Frederick,
Frederick was the first hospital.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, for those of you who may not know, Larry was fixing some trailers in the middle of the night, climb up to a ladder to fix some light, and he fell down to the ground. Woke up about, what, an hour later, Larry?
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. I figured I was knocked out.
And you crawled from out there to in here?
No, I crawled up inside the service truck to get my phone. My legs wouldn't work.
Sheesh.
And then they started to work. So then I thought, okay, I might be okay. And so then I contacted the boss, and I told the boss to come over. I fell off a truck. My back is really bad. I can't hardly walk. And I said, I'm going to need your help to clean up all the tools. And I says, on the way over, stop and grab me a bag of ice. And my plan was I was going to crawl into my truck and lay on a bag of ice. And hopefully by morning I'll be good.
You didn't think there was anything cracked or broken?
I heard lots of popping, but I always hear lots of popping when I move, so.
Kind of like an old,
yeah, that's kind of old.
rusty hinges.
Yeah, they creak and make noises. And then I was waiting for him to show up, and I tried to walk up here, and I got halfway up here, and I collapsed over the driveway.
Ugh.
And so I sat on ice for a couple minutes, and then I went, nope, this ain't gonna work. Take me to the hospital. And then the nurse dropped me on the ground because she said I was faking.
Really?
I came in and she goes, well, what seems to be your issue? She was really nasty. And I had a wheelchair. And that was the only way I was able to walk was to lean over. I could lean over the wheelchair and put my weight on the back of the wheelchair. And then put my arms on the front on the armrest. Walk behind it. That's the only way I could walk. And she's like, what's your problem? I said, I think I broke my back. You did not break your back. You wouldn't be walking and standing upright. I'm like, something's happened bad. She's like, well, you gotta sit down in that chair. I'm like, lady, I can't sit. She goes, well, we gotta get you in the chair or on the bed. And I says, I guess I'll get on the bed, I guess. I'll try. And I started to move real slow over to the bed, and I put out my hand to grab the bed. She was over here, she grabbed my arm and just yanked me. And when she did that, I kind of twisted, lost my legs. My legs just went numb. I couldn't feel nothing. It was just like two wet noodles right on the ground. And they had about 8 people in there, strapping me to boards, putting neck braces, everything else.
Then that's when they started panicking.
With me after that one.
Yeah.
And then even the people at the hospital, before I went off to Baltimore, they came in there. They wanted me to sign a form because somebody else that worked there told on the nurse how she yanked my arm. That's how I felt. And so I think they were feeling like they were going to be liable for it.
Was she a big fat woman?
Yeah, she was. She was nasty.
Good morning, everybody. John Amigot here. Greetings from Frederick, Maryland. Alright, Longhaul Larry and the other mechanic was pretty busy yesterday fixing a lot of stuff. not all the stuff. That's because there's some parts that were not available. But anyway, I digress, and leaving Frederick, Maryland, and I am headed to Terrell, Texas. It is 1,338 miles by way of Chattanooga, Tennessee, Meridian, Mississippi. So we're basically taking the southern routes through Mississippi, Louisiana, some parts of Alabama, Texas, but today we are going to try to drive about 700 miles. Look how green the trees are now. Anyway, I have a sincere question. It's not meant to be political. It's not meant to arouse anybody's emotion. But we're talking about the illegal aliens coming to the United States. Are they given a work visa right away? Is that how it works? I mean, if they're not given a work visa right away, is it now legal to apply without a green card? Are companies now allowed to hire? I mean, I know it's been practiced for many years. Companies hire, illegal aliens under the table, as they say. But that still remains to be, in the word, illegal, right? So as the time has changed now that people can just work without any social securities, and how does that work? I have nothing against people migrating to the United States or anywhere. As an immigrant myself, how can I be against something that I have done? Here's another question. Since the president's administration is allowing people to cross into the border from anywhere around the world, in places like Texas, Arizona, crossing the river, does that mean you can walk to a border crossing? A 100% legal, 100% border crossing like they do in El Paso, where the cars go through. passports. I mean, if the administration allows people to walk through the Rio Grande River, I find that would be so weird if they can't walk through a border crossing and say, I want to go in. Right? I mean, come on. Think about it. If they won't let you in a border crossing without proper documentation, but they let you cross into the Rio Grande River like we've seen on TV, I don't get it. I don't get that. I mean, crossing the desert and the river, that's pretty dangerous stuff from what I hear. And according to a lot of news outlets out there like CNN, the president is doing this because he cares about the migrants. I don't know, it just seems to me that if they really care about people, why not just let them go through the proper way, the safer way? And you know, one thing else that's a positive thought about that, let people go through the border crossing. You completely shut down the border, the illegal border. You know, you still gotta control that. I completely think that they ought to shut that down. Nobody should be able to cross that river, because in that river there's a lot of people that are crossing that are not supposed to be crossing that. Al-Qaeda is there, extremist people are there, drug dealers are there, human trafficking is there. Just let them walk through the open border crossing. I mean, if you're gonna do it anyway, why not just do it safely? Just a thought.